On the southern coast of the province lies the mighty kingdom known as Tamar, and residing in it is a courageous little girl named Tilly Till. She studies the natural world and loves it. Her ultimate goal is to be the youngest wildlife curator in an academy called the Naturalist Circle. To do that, she needs a special kind of scholarship. But scholarships such as these had little to no activity when the kingdom went under siege. The people of Tamar were left to feel shackled, but with time, all chains broke. Marked with this new age, the High Council wanted to promote culture and intellect. Educators from the academy consulted, and despite how young Tilly was, they knew her gift shouldn't be squandered. They put her on a boat on course to a nearby island that was ripe for new discoveries. Her father stood by her side and said,
Tilly, if you're afraid that the challenge has become too much or you feel in danger, fold this paper the way I taught you and bind it with the prescribed magic. It'll fly back to me and I'll get you off the island immediately.
Don't worry, Dad. I practiced, remember?
I know. You know I worry.
The moment Tilly set foot on the sand, giant creatures known as clammers scuttled from behind the rocky spires. As thrilled as she was, she soon came to learn that those were the only creatures that came into view. If she wanted to prove her worth, she needed to find something valuable, and by the day's end. And then all at once the ground caved in beneath her, and she fell into a dark abyss. But luckily something cushioned her fall, and she rolled into the hard rock. When her eyes adjusted to the light, she came to see walls of dust circling her, and then she noticed a piece of the darkness come alive, and she reacted with her magic, stunning the creature for a quick getaway. Tilly held her breath as it approached, and as it lumbered away. The creature, with its great, thick arms, trudged its way to a lonely stream of light. Tilly was very frightened, and thought about forfeiting by sending the flying paper. But she remembered what her father once told her when she was scared of a creature. Name it. You name it, she thought. Thump. Thump was a good name, and it instantly lightened her. When Tilly peered over the rock, she saw Thump gazing up into the light, somewhat longing to be free of this cave too. The split in the ceiling seemed to be her only way out, so she went into deep thought. Soon enough, she got an idea, but she needed Thump's help, so she threw him a bit of incentive. Tilly began folding lots of torn sheets from a notebook, readying them for flying, just as her father taught her. With every little flying contraption made, Thump grew in excitement. When Tilly felt she had enough, she hauled it all over to the light. Thump looked up to the only outside world he has ever seen, and before he knew it, the light of the world embraced him, and for once in Thump's life, he was free. The moment upon landing, Tilly noticed that life started to spur in the dry, sullen jungle. Creatures revealed themselves at the wake of her new friend. Thump must be the spirit of this island, she thought. For the rest of that day, Tilly sketched and noted every new and interesting creature that crawled and hopped out into the open. When she told of her findings on her return, the Naturalist Circle took notice, and they were really impressed with this young girl. Her father was so proud when she was awarded the scholarship for her work in the field. Tilly Till became the youngest wildlife curator in the academy and was entrusted to completely document the island and all its wonders. Tilly does what she loves, and with a newfound friend awaiting for her visits. He had never flown before, and then the light of the world embraced him, and for once in his life, he was free.